For those that aren't familiar, Vampire Survivors is a game where the goal is simple. Survive, specifically for 30 minutes, while wave after wave of enemies comes and tries to kill you. And as time passes, the enemies get stronger, but so do you. When you kill an enemy, they have a chance to drop experience, and if you pick up enough experience, you can level up and get upgrades, people! Upgrades! But this always felt kind of wrong to me. Like, the game's called Vampire Survivors, not Vampire Killers. And so, I decided to do something about that. Today, I'll be trying to beat Vampire Survivors without killing a single enemy. Now, an important note to add here is that unlike a lot of games, in Vampire Survivors you don't have to push a button to use a weapon. Instead, they activate on a cooldown period automatically, which means that if we ever end up with a weapon that can hurt an enemy, we've effectively lost the run, because it will eventually end up killing something, whether we want it to or not. But the nice thing is that makes our character selection a lot easier. There are only 2 characters in the entire game which don't start with a weapon that hurts enemies, Gallo and Devano. But Devano has more health regen, so we're going to use him. So our last choice before we get started is what map to try it on. Now there's a couple bonus maps which you could do this pretty easily on, but I want to try this on a real stage. And so of those 4, the easiest tends to be the library for challenges like that, so that's where we're going to give it a shot. And finally, we have 3 checkboxes to decide on: Hyper Mode, Hurry Mode, and Arcanas. Now, Hyper Mode we don't want because it makes both enemies and us faster, which is just going to make it harder to avoid damage in the long run. Hurry Mode is good for us because it effectively doubles the rate at which time passes, meaning we only have to survive for half as long, though we do see the same waves as in the normal run. And Arcanas is an easy yes. It gives us buffs we can add to us for the run. As for which one, the choice is really easy. Awake gives us 3 additional revives, so we have 4 total, which basically means we can mess up 4 times without losing. And as we start, you can see this will be what most of the run ends up being, just running away, trying not to get hit. And the library does have 1 experience orb that spawns at the start, but it's not enough to level us up, so it doesn't end up mattering in the long run. And so we jump ahead to find our first boss, this mummy here. And bosses are different because they will keep following you for the entire map. Normally, enemies eventually despawn as new waves come and sort of replace each other, but a boss will hang around until they are killed, and we aren't doing any killing. But we can still help ourselves out a little bit. On most maps, there are items scattered around that you can pick up if you run up to them, and on Library, that item is Empty Tome, which reduces weapon cooldown. Picking this up means that our Laurel will come back faster once we lose it, and our Lancet will fire more often. Which is very important in cases like this, where you need to follow your Clock Lancet in order to escape out of a circle of enemies. And these red Banshees can diminish your health in a hurry, because they explode when they get close to you. And even one tiny hesitation or mistake can lead to you getting trapped and eventually killed. So we picked up our first death, but remember that we have 4 total revives, so we can burn 1 here and still have 3 left for the rest of the run. But once again, these Banshees make it really hard to navigate through the crowd. This Medusa boss can also be extremely annoying because she cannot be frozen. Still probably not as annoying as those Banshees, though. Finally, these witches can be a huge problem. They're really good at surrounding you, and just don't stay frozen long enough for you to push through them. Well, unfortunately, we didn't win on the first run, but 25 minutes isn't half bad. So let's give it another shot and see how far we get this time. And we'll go ahead and skip to the 23-minute mark, because I played really well and managed to avoid death before that. Until literally right now, I guess. But that's alright, we still have 3 revives. That should be enough to last us for the rest of the run. Okay, well, that was kind of stupid. I just ran right back into enemies, but Again? Oh, I wasn't even alive for 5 seconds! Oh my gosh. Okay, well, this is looking a lot more risky now. Hopefully I can clutch it out. Why do I even try anymore? Oh, yeah, might as well. Now, I'm not gonna lie. Losing all 5 of my lives in a 2-minute stretch is incredibly frustrating. But it did point out to me that maybe the library isn't actually the right place for this. So I decided to switch it up and head to Mad Forest. Now, the Mad Forest doesn't have Empty Tome for us to go pick up, but we can pick up Hollow Heart, which increases our max HP, Palmarola, which boosts our health regen, and Silver Ring, which can boost our area and our duration. Unfortunately, picking this up means that this boss will follow us around for the rest of the run, and even worse is that it doesn't actually improve our stats. It only does that once we upgrade it, which I didn't realize at the time. So it's actually just totally useless for us. Now, there's 2 extra things we want to watch out for on Mad Forest. We have the Circle of Death, which you can see here is when the player gets surrounded by these plants instead of enemies spawning in randomly. And additionally, later waves will send in swarms of enemies, which aren't too bad by themselves, like these ghosts, but they're prone to push enemies into you, and that can be very dangerous if you don't have the right angle to get away from them. Other than that, though, we really just want to survive. But you can see the Circle of Death can lead to you racking up a lot of damage if you're not careful. And later down the line, we actually end up dying as a result. Here you can see, like I'm saying, the bats are shoving enemies into you and really crowding our escape routes. And that eventually leads me to die here. Opposed to this death where I just kind of ran into an enemy. And this was an amazing time for me to discover that the Circle of Death at 25 minutes will actually respawn around you if you leave it. Which can be a really big problem, especially if you're super low on health, like I am here. Pretty much leaving you with nowhere to go. But honestly, I was super encouraged by this run. Even though I went and picked up the ring, which didn't help at all, I still managed to live to 26 minutes, which is nothing to sneeze at. So I was pretty optimistic moving into this next run, in which you'll hear live commentary. Hopefully we can make it to to the end on this one, though. The other good reason to get that first is it's in a much more precarious spot than the Hollow Heart. Because Hollow Heart, you can keep running the same direction after grabbing it, instead of having to like duck into a little enclave, which makes you close to death. My Lancet is always going the wrong direction when I enter a circle of death. Like, I would prefer that it not. It's alright. It would be really nice, this guy's ability is that he gains armor over time, which would be super nice, but it's upon level up, which, well, I don't expect we'll be leveling up anytime soon, just a hunch I have, but we'll see. You never know. The game might glitch out and just make me level 40 for some reason. That was a lot of bats. Yeah, I think also part of that 15-minute wave is just being lucky on where the bats spawn in from. Because, like, if they spawn from the side like that, once again, I don't think I've ever had... Like, the Lancet is just always in the wrong direction for these. Oh, well, here's just a massive gap, so I'll take that. Seems fun. I want max HP. Okay, here's the hard wave. Well, the start of a sequence of hard waves. No, get away from me. Stop it. In the words of Michael Jordan, stop it, get some help. I don't want to deal with you right now. Ooh. Oh, this is bad. This is very 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 bad. Okay, I think we did okay there. We got the max HP. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that went alright. We just have to watch out for 15 minutes making our lives a living hell. Sneak through. Oh, no. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Okay, yeah. No, yeah, we're doing alright. We're doing alright. This is a good spot. Come on. Bob and weave. Ah! Don't want to take damage. About to say something, but I don't want to jinx it. But we haven't died yet, which is very good, very good. Bro, I'm starting to feel anxious. This is intense. We don't need waves of bats right now. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Come on. Stay off of me. No. Nope. bats, no. No bats, no. Ugh, stop it! I don't want you. Okay. No, we're doing good. We're doing good. Alright, we're in this. We're in this. Just keep these weird flowers away from me. Freaking mummy guys. Bob and weave, bob and weave. In and out, in and out. Okay. There's not much of a gap there. Wish his cooldown on Laurel was faster. It feels like it's so long before I get it back after I lose it. Find the gaps, find the gaps. Just squeeze through the gaps. Squeeze through the gaps. Ah! No. I don't want to be taking damage like that. Come on. Gotta be better. Okay. Find the gaps. We got this. Okay, stay away from me. You're a big boss. I don't need you. Okay. Oh yeah, and the laurels actually, or the lancet actually lined up there? What? That never happens. Nice. Okay. Oh wow, it does respawn. Oh, I hate this. I'm just tanking it. I can't. Is that for the rest of the run or just this stretch of minutes? Oh, I cannot be having this every time I need to go down. Please tell me they stop doing that. Oh my gosh, is this the rest of the run? Holy crap. Okay, this is gonna be harder than I thought if I have to just tank damage through there every time. Crap. I just need to run. Man. Okay. Oh no, more bats. No. We don't need bats. Oh no. Or it's ghosts, I guess. Stay away from me. Stay away from me. Don't need you. No. Find the gaps. Find the gaps. Come on. Oh, that was a clutch lancet. Ah! Okay. Okay, that's fine. Breathe. Okay, I have 3 more revives for 2 minutes. We can do it. Just keep moving down. No. I cannot die this fast. Stay off me. Come on. Find the gaps. Find the gaps, mind the gaps. Come on. Ah! Dang it, I do not want to die there. Okay. 1 minute, 2 revives. We're alright. We can do it. Oh, get me out of here. I'm trapped. Oh, wow, okay. Stop! Don't throw the bats onto me. Oh my gosh, these bats. Come on. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Let's go! Oh! Still have a revive too. What you think about that? Stay frozen. Why are there still bats spawning? It like they're not ready to. Let's go! Oh, I had another oh my gosh. Bro, I was cruising. What are we talking about, dude? Alright, let's look at this. Enemies defeated, 0. So with that, we managed to beat Vampire Survivors without killing a single enemy. I'm burning curtains, and there's nothing you can do to stop.